Welcome to Kahuna Tarot. My name is Alexander. I'm a kahuna in Hawaiian culture that is a shaman. I'm here today to deliver the daily tarot message. But before we do that, let's cleanse the space. Today I'm going to use smoke to cleanse the space. So we will light some Palo Santo before we start the message, and then we'll get right into the message. I hope you guys are having a good day today. Where I'm at, it's still morning. So I went for a morning jog. Still working on my cut, so in a caloric deficit. But yeah, things are going well for me, and I hope they're going well for you. Um, Things to be on the lookout for on the 12th is a eclipse, so that is a good time to manifest, set an intention. Uh, Especially since it deals with the water or the moon, you can use water as a way to manifest, depending on where you live. But yeah, be on the lookout for the eclipse. All right, we cleanse the space. So the decks we'll use today are the Energy Oracle deck, and then we will also use the Rider Waite Tarot deck. If we need more to clarify, we will bring in other decks, but first we will start with the Energy. So let's shuffle this up. Before we do that, let's do another cleanse as well too. So I'll do the Vajra Bell. We'll do smoke and sound today. At the same time, I'll be channeling energy from this Vajra. So if you have sound sensitivity, now's a good time to turn on the volume. You can see there I was holding in a specific way, like this. If you know about the Vajra, there are certain hand positions that you could do to channel energy. You look into that, Google it if you're interested in that. But let's get right into the message. God, what do you want me to tell people at this time? God, what do you want people to know at this time? Use me as a channel, God, to share any messages you want the people to know at this time. God, what do you want people to know at this time? What do you want people to know at this time? So you might notice that I have a hat on. Sometimes I have a hat, but I also have the glasses. I'm gonna try this out. It's gonna be something a little bit different. So it's to me, it's gonna be a ritual. When I put on the glasses, I will channel energy, and it's kind of like being um in the spiritual realm where I could see what I need to see. And then same thing with the hat. It is symbolic of um putting on my crown. So opening up my crown to receive messages to channel for you guys. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah. First card out is transformation. So there's a change. So how I was talking about my appearance and I'm changing things. Yeah, transformation. So confirmation there, some type of shift going on. As I was talking about the eclipse as well too, things may be shifting in your life and your energy. Then we have choice. So you may be dealing with some type of choice right now. Some other cards just came out. So yeah, something to do with a choice. Maybe it has to do with a transformation, choosing to change a mindset, a perspective shift, to timeline shift. Then over here we have inner strength. We have courage. We also have return to heart. And last card out was everything turns to light. So yeah, this is giving me a timeline shift, some type of transformation where this is for your higher good. This might be dealing with leaving people behind, places, things that you have grown an emotional attachment to. That's why it says courage and also return to heart. Listen to your heart, follow your heart. It'll never leave you. I was gonna say lead, but I said leave. So right there, what came up was fear of abandonment. This may be coming into this as well. So with this choice, you might feel like you are abandoning people because you're choosing yourself. Um, that's not true. Self love is self love. It's also self respect. So think about it like that. That may be a perspective shift that needs to happen. But also know that there is compromise as well too. Both parties in a relationship should be compromising at some point in time. It shouldn't always be one person. If one person is always compromising, that's not a reciprocal relationship. Then we have faith. I was kind of getting that as well about this is just having faith on you are doing the right thing, you're going in the right direction, and you're making the right choices. Let's see, at the top of the deck we have gratitude. So this is giving me manifestation. Um, so if you know about manifestation, especially if you have watched the movie The Secret or you read the book, it talks about asking the universe for what you want, then believing that you already have it, you'll receive it, and then the last one is receiving the actual manifestation. So that's what this is bringing up is choosing to ask the universe for what you want, then having the courage and the inner belief to know that you deserve it, you'll receive it, and then having the faith to um, allow it to guide you to where you need to be um, throughout your journey. A lot of people get stuck on the visuals, um, like reality. So it's more of a feeling. Um, it may not always be what you see on the 3D. It's more of like a feeling. So if you feel happy, fulfilled, free, that's more of the actual thing that is happening instead of the reality. It's a very thin line there between delusional and hopeful or someone who's manifesting. So you need to be careful with that. It's just something to be aware of. But this looks good. This is showing me you need to decide. Once you decide, stick with it. Take the leap of faith, jump all in, and everything works out for you. Okay, so let's move on to the Rider Waite. Anything else, God? Anything else you want us to know, God? Anything else you want us to know, God? Show us what we need to see, God. What do we need to see, God? Show us what we need to see, God. What do we need to see? Uh, kind of a lot came out there. Uh, some things that stood out. Let's just put this back. Some things that stood out were 9-9. We have Pentacles and Water. So security in where you are right now. That's what was coming up with those. God, what do you want us to know? So same thing like with the faith. Just have faith that wherever you are right now, that's where you're supposed to be. Trust your intuition, trust your higher self, God, the universe. Allow it to guide you to where you need to be. Ace of Wands, manifestation, as I was just talking about that. God has given you the power to manifest. So use it correctly. Um, know the laws of the universe are always at play, whether you know about them or not. Energy always comes back to you in many different forms, so just be aware of that. Like the saying goes, with great power comes great responsibility. True, but when you really think about it and the laws of the universe, everything balances out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Strength. So, like I was saying, test the faith. Where are you putting your energy? What vibration are you constantly holding? That's all what strength is. So to manifest, you have to hold the vibration, and you also holding the vibration. Queen of Swords is also holding the vision in your mind. What do you want? Embracing that vision, holding it, and going with it. Six of Pentacles. Six is a number of attraction to me because it's three and three. Three is alignment, so it's alignment, attraction of the physical realm, and you also have balance of the scales over here. This guy has a scale, and he's handing out pentacles to people. So, yeah, what you constantly think about, you're giving your energy to. That's what you're attracting. Then we have Chariot. So you are where you need to be on your path. Most likely you have probably manifested before, so this is not your first time. If this is your first time, I would probably start with smaller things, like how in the movie they're talking about parking spaces, a cup of coffee, something that'll just kind of get your confidence up in the actual process of how manifestation works. But you are exactly where you need to be right now. Next, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So to me, I'm kind of being told to flip it, so it's actually in the upright. Uh, that's telling me to go all in. Just choose what you want. Like I said, make a choice, stick with it, and go all in. Know that you'll be provided for, and just have faith that everything will work out. We'll get a few more cards here, and then we'll end this reading. Ace of Pentacles, perfect. I think we'll end it right there. So by having faith and following in the universe and the God's guidance, He will provide you with what you want, what you need. Um, that's basically it with this whole reading. Is it's a test of faith. Where are you putting your energy? Do you really believe in the things that you're saying? So manifestation is what this is about. Do you really believe in manifestation? How much do you believe in manifestation? So yeah, go all into whatever it is you desire, and God will provide for you. The bottom of the deck, we have Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So we went from the Ace of Pentacles to the bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles. Amazing sometimes the things that come out um, as I channel the energy. Top of the deck, we have Knight of Pentacles. So we go Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. So as God gives you what you want, you use it and you turn it into Ten of Pentacles, everything that you want. That was a message, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated. As always, like, comment, subscribe, share. I hope these messages are useful for you. Remember that this is just confirmation for what you already know. This shouldn't be bringing you any new information. My messages mainly focus on manifestation for yourself. Um, they might be bringing in projections or magic or spell work from others, but I tend to focus on the positive side of things. I do bring up whatever comes up in the cards, but um, yeah, this was a very good reading. Let's see. So I will post this video on my Facebook, post a link. In the description box, there should be the information for my Facebook, how to get there. Also on my Facebook, there is a link to my website, which shows the different services I offer. I'm doing personal readings, I do birth chart readings. Um, if you're in my area, there are other services I offer, in-person services. If not, there's other things as well online. Um, I published 3 books. So if you're interested in those, they're different topics, different genres, but they're all around $20, so very reasonable price. Good knowledge in there, very beneficial. If you're interested, message me on any of my platforms and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But other than that, have a great day and I'll see you guys later.